Hello, my name is Leonardo Patiño, and this is a video on how to make steak tacos and red salsa for my OLS 3700 training methods class. I will be demonstrating and outlining all the steps to correctly prepare, cook, and serve steak tacos. The purpose of this training is intended for anyone who is wishing to prepare authentic steak tacos from the comfort of your own home. There is no need to visit someone's abuelita, that means their grandmother, to get an authentic taste in your own kitchen. We will identify all the ingredients necessary to make steak tacos, along with a spicy red salsa. You will learn the preparation of the short and simple ingredients and the cooking method of the steak. Anyone who loves steak tacos will love this training manual. I hope to share with you knowledge that brings a smile to your next Taco Tuesday. Let's get started. So what cooking utensils do you need? You're going to need a pan. I'm going to be using a cast iron today, one flat griddle, a comal, one spatula, one sharp knife, a cutting board, a blender, and a pair of cooking tongs, a couple bowls to put in your salsa, and the rest of your ingredients. Speaking of ingredients, once you've gathered your cooking utensils, you will proceed to gather your ingredients. The first list of ingredients is for tacos. The next set will be for the salsa. Taco ingredients include 1 pound of chuck steak. At the Mexican store, it's called diezmillo. 2 to 3 packages of El Milagro corn tortillas. 1 cilantro, 1 white onion, Lowry's seasoned salt, McCormick's Grill Mates Montreal steak season. Now for salsa ingredients. You're going to need 2 Roma tomatoes, 1 clove of garlic. You can add 2 depending on how you like your garlic. A quarter white onion, 3 to 6 chili peppers. You're going to want to make sure that they are chile de árbol seco, and salt and pepper. Let's make the salsa. Step 1. Take your Roma tomatoes, a quarter white onion that you chopped off from your whole onion, and your garlic clove, and place them in the center of a 16-inch long sheet of aluminum foil. Step 2. Proceed to wrap all the ingredients inside that foil so that no ingredients can leak out. It should resemble an imperfect ball or about a baked potato. Step 3. Place this over an open flame on your stove. Set the flame medium to low. Step 4. You will occasionally turn the ingredients with a pair of cooking tongs so that all sides are being cooked. Step 5. After all sides have cooked for about 5 to 7 minutes or like 25 minutes total, you will take it off the flame and set to the side. Step 6. Carefully open the aluminum and pour the ingredients into the blender. Step 7. In your nonstick pan, you will pour a half teaspoon of oil and allow to warm up. Once the pan is warm, the chili peppers are ready to cook. You want to make sure that they don't burn. This is very important. This process should only take about a minute. Once they are cooked, drop them in the blender with the rest of the ingredients. Add salt and pepper to your liking, usually about half a teaspoon of salt and a pinch of pepper. Blend it and set the salsa to the side. Your salsa is finished. Alright, let's start making some steak tacos. Step 1. Start by chopping your onion into small cubes, a quarter inch or smaller. Once chopped and you've wiped away the tears, set to the side. Now there's no particular way in which you're going to chop this. I'm no culinary chef or master sous chef, so this is just how I chop the onion, but you can decide whichever way works best for you. Step 2. Now that you've set your onion to the side, we can start with the cilantro. You're going to want to rinse it under cold water. This is just to make sure that you get all the dirt and any kind of debris that was on the cilantro off. You're going to find about 3 inches from the bottom of the stem. You're going to cut that off. Discard that. You don't need it. That's going to be trash. Go ahead and start mincing from that end until you finish the whole stem. Make sure not to mince too fine. You want to have a little bit of texture. Once you're finished, go ahead and set off to the side. Now we're ready for step 3. You will begin to cut your steak into small cubes no bigger than half-inch pieces. Now, the esmillo is a little bit long, so cut along the long side, turn it on its side so that it's perpendicular to you, and then chop into smaller pieces. Now, I'm calling the steak diezmillo because that's usually what we call it in Spanish. But what you're looking for if you don't have any kind of Latin grocery store or Mexican grocery store near you is that you're actually looking for chuck steak. Now, the way that chuck steak is prepared in other butcher shops is more of a thicker shoulder or something like that, but the preparation process is a little bit slightly different. So you want to make sure that if you can, go to a Mexican store and get diezmillo, which is the same thing as your chuck steak. Step 4. Once meat is chopped, take your nonstick pan and set flame on medium to medium high. Allow pan to heat up. You'll start to heat that pan right before you finish chopping all the meat. That way it gives it a little bit of time. Step 5. While pan is heating up, proceed to season with Lowry's seasoned salt, half a teaspoon per pound, and the McCormick steak season, half a teaspoon per pound. In this case, I ended up using a different season because I was out of the McCormick, but you can pretty much use whatever steak season you would like. Mix it in really good and toss it into your hot pan. It's gonna sizzle. You'll love the sound. Step 6. Allow meat to cook on one side before mixing it up. Don't mix too frequently. Occasionally mix so that all meat is fully cooked and has reached a temperature of about 150 to 160 degrees. This is medium well to well done temperatures. Once it has reached your desired temperature, go ahead and turn off the pan. Step 7. At this point, you can turn on your griddle and warm up your corn tortillas. You should only need to flip tortillas once after about a minute or so. It doesn't take very long to heat them up. Step 8. Take your tortilla, fill it with the steak that you just recently cooked, top it off with a pinch of cilantro and a little bit of onion. The final touch is a little bit of that red salsa that you made earlier. Voila! Chef's kiss. You have steak tacos. Step 9, and your final step, go ahead and take a huge bite of that steak taco. You've earned it. Good job. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the show. It is important to understand that building the confidence to accomplish something new is not easy. Although there are a variety of steps, this isn't a trial run for an episode of Hell's Kitchen. It's going to be fine. No taste buds are alike, so many of you will find that you will tweak some of these instructions and ingredients and still turn out with a great product. All that matters is that you enjoyed your Taco Tuesday. Thank you again. Have a great one.